All right, let's dive in. Today, we're exploring this whole virtuals protocol thing, this platform where AI meets meme coins. Sounds kind of wild, right? We dug up some fascinating articles, so let's see what we can unpack.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting concept. Basically, you can think of Virtual's protocol as like a launch pad, for creating and deploying AI agents. Oh, and even tokenizing them too.
Hold on, gotta stop you right there. What exactly are AI agents? Feels like everyone's throwing that term around lately, but I'm still not 100% sure I get it.
You're right. It's one of those buzzwords that gets thrown around a lot. Think of them like bots, but way more advanced. They can actually learn and adapt and then make decisions based on, the info they've got. You probably use them all the time without even realizing it.
Really? Like what?
Well, think about it. Siri, Google Assistant, you use those,
Of
right?
course.
Those are AI agents in action. And then there's ChatGPT, that's another one making headlines.
Okay, that makes more sense. So, back to virtuals protocol. How does it all fit in?
So Virtuals is all about making these AI agents easier to create, more accessible. You don't have to be a coding whiz to bring your AI agent idea to life on this platform. And here's the cool thing. They launched on this thing called Ethereum Layer 2 base.
Ethereum layer 2 what now?
Basically, it makes transactions on the Ethereum blockchain way faster and cheaper.
Ah, okay. So I'm guessing that's a pretty big deal. Ethereum can be a pain with those high fees and slow transactions.
Absolutely. And these layer 2 solutions like Base are trying to fix that. It's a big reason why Virtuals picked it for their launch, I'd say.
Makes sense. So let me get this straight.
Yeah.
If I had this awesome AI agent idea, I could make it happen on Virtuals protocol without needing like a computer science degree or emptying my bank account.
Exactly. It's designed to be user-friendly, even for folks who aren't tech wizards. You just
Yeah.
basically describe what you want your AI agent to be like, its personality, and what it can do, and the platform does the heavy lifting.
That's surprisingly simple.
Mm.
So what kinds of AI agents are people building on Virtuals?
A lot of what we're seeing is music and entertainment avatars. Picture this. AI agents interacting with fans on, like, Telegram or Twitter, answering questions and even doing tasks.
Like a virtual celebrity assistant.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good way to put it. But here's where things get really wild. These AI agents can actually manage their own on-chain wallets, like those crypto wallets stored on a blockchain.
Wait, hold up. The AI agents can handle their own crypto wallets. Now that's next level stuff.
Ah.
What does that even mean for, well, for anything really?
The implications are massive, especially when you think about DAOs, those decentralized autonomous organizations.
Okay, you're gonna have to break that one down for me too. DAOs, what are those all about?
Okay, so imagine an organization run entirely by code, governed by its members, like a company but on the blockchain, making decisions through voting with those tokens. That's the basic idea.
Interesting. So how do AI agents and these DAOs actually work together?
Well, if AI agents can handle their own wallets, right, they could be running things for DAOs, like handling proposals, voting, managing the treasury based on rules the community sets. That's the kind of impact Virtuals is going for, and it could totally change how we think about DAOs.
Wow, that's seriously futuristic. Okay, so we've got these AI agents managing wallets, potentially even running DAOs. What else can they do?
Well, Virtuals actually created their own AI agent to show off what the platform can do. Her name is Luna, and get this, she's a virtual K-pop star.
A virtual K-pop star, seriously. So like a digital celebrity?
Yep, pretty much. She streams 24/7, interacts with fans, all that. She uses these AI large language models to chat and answer questions. You should check her out. It's a real trip to see how this tech works in action.
Luna, the virtual K-pop star, grabbing all the headlines. But I gotta ask, is she really the most promising AI agent on virtuals? Anything else catching your eye?
There's one called ACEB, and this one's really interesting. It's designed to analyze all the chatter on crypto Twitter, and it actually tries to offer some market insights.
Whoa, so it's like an AI crypto analyst? That's incredible.
Right, and people seem pretty excited about it because AVD already has a market cap of $168 million.
Okay, Abadi's over there analyzing crypto Twitter. What about the other AI agents? Anything else cooking?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Virtuals has been busy partnering up with and endorsing other AI agent projects. There's Music, PondHub, Seraph, just to name a few. And get this, they've been doing these airdrops.
Airdrops, you mean like free tokens?
Exactly. They've been airdropping these partnered AI agent tokens to Virtuals traders. And guess who gets a little bonus allocation? Those holding LNA.
Okay, so let's talk about this LNA token. I saw it's trading under the same ticker as that whole Terra Luna thing with Duke One. Talk about a blast from the crypto past.
Yeah, no, the name's a bit confusing, but this LNA is tied specifically to Virtual's K-pop star. It's important to keep them separate.
Gotcha, two different LNAs. So how does this new LNA token actually work? Does it DO anything?
Well, right now, not really. No real utility yet. But it's still sitting at a $69 million market cap. People are banking on it gaining utility down the line, maybe through features tied to the virtual K-pop star. It's a gamble, for sure.
So like a meme coin with the potential to evolve. Okay, but tell me a bit more about how the Virtuals platform actually works, the technical side of things. What's the deal with this virtual token I keep seeing?
So there are these two main tokens, Luna, which we just talked about, and then there's Virtual. This one is the platform's own governance token.
Okay, but what does a governance token even DO? I feel like that's another one of those terms that gets thrown around a lot.
It basically gives you voting rights on the platform. You hold virtual tokens. You get to have a say in how the platform's developed and run, the whole governance thing.
Makes sense. So Luna's for the K-pop star. Virtual is for voting rights. How do they work together?
All right, so here's where it gets interesting. Every time someone wants to trade Luna, they have to use virtual tokens to do it. It acts as the pairing token for all the individual AI agent tokens.
Not sure I'm following. Can you explain that in, like, normal human language?
Sure. It basically means that if you want to buy Luna, you got to use virtual to do it. Creates a demand for virtual, since it's the gateway to trading all those AI agent tokens.
Ah, gotcha. So the more popular these AI agents get, the more demand there'll be for virtual.
Clever.
But hold on, you mentioned virtual being deflationary. What does that even mean for someone who's, not a crypto expert?
Deflationary just means it's designed to get more scarce over time. Think of it like a limited edition collectible.
Okay.
The fewer there are, the more valuable they become.
Okay, so is virtual actually becoming more scarce? How's that work?
Well, the way it's designed, with virtual being the pairing token, helps with that. See, every time someone buys or trades an AI agent token, a chunk of the virtual tokens used in that transaction gets burned, like permanently removed from circulation.
Ah, so there are fewer and fewer virtual tokens out there. That way people might want to hold on to them. They
Right.
become more valuable, right? Even though it's a fairly new project.
Exactly. People are betting on the future scarcity and value of virtual, but what about actually using these AI agents? Does that cost anything?
It does. It's called inference costs, basically. Fees you pay to use an agent's services.
Like usage fees, basically. Okay, so how would that work in practice?
So let's say you have this AI agent that can analyze market trends. People could pay a small fee in virtual tokens to get its insights. That's an inference cost. And some of those fees would go back to the token holders.
Hold on, so if I'm holding LNNA tokens, could I actually make money every time someone interacts with Luna, the K-pop star?
That's the whole idea, the long-term vision for virtuals, to build this whole ecosystem where people pay to interact with AI agents, and then those interactions generate income for token holders. It's a bold move, but it could be really lucrative.
Revenue sharing sounds awesome. But is it actually realistic? A lot has to go right for that to work, don't you think?
You're right, it's ambitious. But here's why I think they've got a shot. They're really tapping into this whole convergence of, AI and the meme coin craze. Yeah, that's a good point. They're riding that wave of excitement and bringing in a whole new crowd. People who might not be into those like traditional crypto projects.
Exactly. I think that's a big part of their strategy. Remember that website we talked about for launching those AI agent tokens?
Mm-hmm.
Fun.virtuals.io.
Yeah, yeah.
It's giving me serious pump.fun vibes. You know what I mean?
I was just thinking the same thing. It's like they're taking a page right out of the Solana meme coin playbook, pump.fun.
Right. Pump.fun has been killing it, and it feels like Virtuals is trying to do something similar. It's wild to see them embracing that whole meme coin thing.
So we've got this blend of cutting-edge AI and the meme coin world. But how easy is it to actually create your own AI agent on Virtual's protocol? Like, walk me through the steps.
It's actually pretty straightforward. First, you go to app.virtuals.io, connect your wallet, then click on Create New AI Agent and choose Launch a New Token.
Okay, simple enough. What's next?
That will take you right to fun.virtuals.io, the one we were just talking about. Connect your wallet there, and then you just click Create New Agent. Give it a name, pick an image, decide on a token ticker, and write up a description of your agent.
So you're basically bringing your AI agent to life through that description. Cool. But I'm guessing there's a cost to all this, right?
Yeah, launching an AI agent on Virtuals will set you back 100 virtual tokens. That's about $157 right now.
Not exactly pocket change,
Yeah.
but I guess if you've got a killer idea and you believe in that revenue sharing potential, it could be a worthwhile investment.
That's the thing. It's all about that creative spark, believing your AI agent could be the next big thing. It's a bit of a gamble, for sure.
Okay, so just to recap, Virtual's protocol lets anyone create, launch, even tokenize their own AI agent and potentially make some money down the line.
And they're doing it all while, tapping into this excitement around AI and meme coins. They're definitely getting attention and investment. But like anything in crypto, there are risks to think about.
For sure. It's all very cool and exciting.
Yeah.
But whether Virtuals is successful in the long run really depends on whether they can actually deliver on that revenue sharing ecosystem, right?
Absolutely. If that doesn't pan out, those AI agent tokens might end up being just another meme coin without much real value. But there's something about Virtual's protocol, it feels different. Like we're getting a glimpse into a future where AI agents are more than just tools.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, what if these AI agents actually become as common as smartphones or social media?
Right. We've seen how AI is already changing things, but imagine a world where they're managing our money, negotiating deals for us, or even making art and music that's as good as anything humans can do.
Yeah.
It's pretty mind-blowing to think about.
It's like we're on the verge of a whole new era of digital assistants.
Yeah.
But these aren't just passive helpers. They're active collaborators, shaping our experiences and even influencing whole industries.
It's both exciting and a little bit scary, right?
Hmm.
This technology has the power to change our lives in a big way, and it's up to us to make sure it's used for good.
One thing that struck me about Virtual's protocol is how they're making this whole AI agent creation process so accessible. You don't have to be a tech genius to get involved.
That's a key part of their strategy, and it's something we're seeing more and more in the crypto and Web3 space, this push towards making things easier to use and more inclusive.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. It opens up these technologies to a much wider audience. And it just makes me wonder what kinds of crazy AI agents people will come up with. We've seen Luda the entertainer, Ace Beat the analyst. What other possibilities are out there?
That's the best part. It's still so early. We're just scratching the surface of what AI agents can do. Imagine AI agents that personalize our education, help us navigate healthcare, or even connect us with the perfect job.
It feels like we're standing at the edge of something huge. So what's the takeaway for you? Where do you see this all going?
I think platforms like Virtual's Protocol are giving us a front row seat to a major technological shift. It's not just about watching anymore, it's about actively shaping the future of AI and how it becomes part of our world.
I love that. So for all you listeners out there, we encourage you to check out Virtual's protocol, learn about AI agents, and maybe even start brainstorming your own ideas. Who knows? You might just create the next AI sensation.
Exactly. And remember, even if you're not a tech whiz, your unique perspective and creativity are valuable here. The future of AI is being written right now, and we all have a role to play in shaping it. And one last thought for you to consider. What if someday these AI agents become more than just tools or entertainment? What if they become our collaborators, our advisors, even our friends? What would that world look like?
It really is fascinating how they've embraced that whole meme coin culture. I mean, it seems kind of risky, but they're definitely getting people talking, right?
It's definitely a bold move, but I think it shows they get how the crypto world works these days,
Yeah.
Meme coins, they've got this crazy power to grab people's attention and get them on board.
Yeah, like they're tapping into this whole community that's already there and then using that energy to create something totally new.
Exactly. It's not just about building a platform, it's like they're starting a movement. And they're doing it in a way that speaks to that meme coin crowd.
So humor, memes, those influencer partnerships, it's all about getting people excited about AI agents. But do you think it could backfire? Like, could it turn off those more serious investors, the developers, who might see it as, I don't know, too gimmicky?
Well, yeah, there's always a risk when you try something different, something outside the box. But I think Virtuals is doing a good job of finding that balance. They're having fun, embracing the meme coin thing, but they're also serious about building a platform that actually does something useful.
It's like they're saying, look, we can be playful and innovative, but we're also here to build something that matters.
Exactly. And I think that message is resonating with people. They're attracting this really diverse group, from those diehard meme coin fans to the tech-savvy developers, everyone in between.
So with all this talk about AI agents and meme coins and all that, it's easy to get caught up in the hype, right? But let's bring it back to you, the listener. Why should you care about all this? How could Virtual's protocol actually affect your life?
Well, think about it. Imagine having access to personalized AI agents that could help you out with everyday stuff. An agent to manage your finances, help you find a new job, even teach you new skills.
Now that's a future I can get behind.
Ah,
It'd be like having a team of experts available 24/7.
exactly. And that's just scratching the surface. What if you had an AI agent that could help you navigate, like healthcare, or find the perfect apartment in a new city?
Or even an agent that could write music or poetry or create art based on what you like.
Exactly. The possibilities are pretty much endless, and that's what's so cool about Virtual's protocol. They're giving us the tools to create and control our own AI agents, putting that power right in our hands.
That's a really important point, isn't it? It's not just about convenience. It's about having more control, more power over these AI agents. It's not just big tech calling the shots.
Yeah, it's about democratizing AI, making it accessible to everyone. And that's why I'm so excited about what Virtuals is doing. They're not just building a platform, they're building a movement.
Love that. So for anyone listening who is feeling inspired, what can they do to get involved?
The first step is simple, just learn more. Check out Virtual's protocol, read up on AI agents, and start thinking about how this could all fit into your life.
Great advice. And if you have an awesome idea for an AI agent, don't be afraid to go for it. Virtuals makes it easy to create and launch your own, even if you're not a tech whiz.
Exactly. The tools are there, the possibilities are huge. You might just create the next big thing.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Virtuals protocol. We hope you learned something new, and we encourage you to keep exploring this amazing world of AI.
It's been a pleasure. And remember, the future of AI is in our hands. Let's make sure we shape it wisely.